Welcome back to the channel, guys, and absolutely those beautiful, lovely lady subscribers. Welcome back for another video. Not a mail call. This one's a great one. RLC. Mattel does it again. It's unbelievable, ain't it? I watched a million videos on this Porsche. And I got one. A buddy of mine, my friend Logan, he's a big Mustang collector. And that's all he collects is Mustangs, like miniature Mustang and Mustang Hunter. And, I buy some cars off him and stuff, and he sells, but he's not a scalper. And he finds everything. I don't know how he does it. And he drives around everywhere, and a couple of towns over. You know me, everybody knows me. I hunt very little. I'll go to Walmart, Target. I get $1 million generals around me, $1 million trees, $1 million family dollars. Got a lot of Walmarts, neighborhood Walmarts, big Targets. I go to a couple of them within 10-minute drive. I got Dollar Generals. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got like $8 Generals around my little circle. Dollar Trees, Family Dollars, a couple of Walmarts, a couple of Targets. That's all I go. I don't go driving into Piedmont, and Piedmont's that far. It's 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. I'll go to Fountain Inn. It's a 15-minute ride where my wife works, and I'll go to a couple of their stores. That's it. But they never have nothing crazy. There are a couple of cars here, a couple of cars there. I'll grab a couple if I get lucky, But most of my good stuff comes from my buddy Logan. He'll find me Ferraris. He'll find me, found me good stuff if I need it. If I need a car like the RLC, I said, hey, do me a favor, pick me up that Porsche, will you? $38 plus $9 shipping and handling. That's what everybody's going to pay anyway. So he picks it up. I go, what do I owe you? Give me the same money, Eddie. I'm not looking for, because, he'll sell me like the Ferraris. I bought them for $5 a piece off him because he works to get those cars. I understand. He's not charging me $8. I go to the flea market, they're $15, $12, $15. He charges me $5. So some of the other cars, like the premium Boulevards or the other cars, are $8. He charges me $10. He can get $15, $18 for these guys. That's what they're going for in the secondary market down here. So it saves me gas. My time is way more valuable than giving him an extra $2, $3, $5 on some cars. It's whatever. Makes him happy, makes me happy. I don't have to waste my time, 90-degree weather, driving around burning $25 worth of gas. You guys understand it. I don't have to explain. You guys are smarter than that. So, here's my point where I'm getting to with this Porsche. So I watch a lot of these videos, all these guys, Model Cars of Houston. He's got 39,000 subscribers plus subs. And he did a great video. Go on his, I don't put links in my description. I don't edit nothing. I'm stupid. But look him up, Model Cars Houston on YouTube. He's got a great video on this, So, he's right. And Derek did one the other night live. I watched it. I didn't say anything on it. I was, what do you call it? I was a, what do you call it? I was just watching a video. I watch all Derek's videos for a long time. And, the last couple of months, I haven't been commenting or saying anything. I just been watching them. It's fun to watch them. I like to watch. I watch a couple other videos people making on this Porsche and stuff. And all these guys are right. Derek Hewitts, I watched Hewitts Saturday, I think it was, and I made a few comments on Hewitts' video. But they're right. Those guys are right. Is Mattel. What's wrong with you, Mattel? You know what I mean? But they got a great marketing scam. They're smart. Mattel's very smart. keeps these cars, but they're not worth it. You know, I paid, what did I pay, $49, $50 for this car with everything all said and done? Because I wanted it. I'm not going to go spend $199, $150, $300, $500, $400. Not going to happen. Like Derek said, you know, you can buy way better stuff than that for the money. You know, you got Eno 64. You got Tarmacs out there. You got Street Warriors. They make up to 500 pieces, and I think their cars range from $27 to $39, whatever it is. But they're way better detail. You got Midget. You got PAR. What's it? Para 64. You got BMC out there. You got Model. What's it? Model 1 out there. You got TLV. You got PGM. You got PGM RWBs. Some of these cars, that 118 scale like Derek's been buying, they're in the $300, $400 range. But they'll, you know, if you're going to spend $300 on this 164 Porsche from a scalper, you're better off just buying the PGM RWB for $300 or $2 something, whatever it is. But you got all these companies that making way better detailed cars for the money, $90, $80, and you get more bang for your buck. Those cars are going to be worth $200, $300 down the road to future collectors. You know, if you get the right model. I'm not saying you're going to make that much money, but you know, that's where the value is. You know, like the value. I don't buy for value. I buy for my collection what I like. I collect Porsches, but not every. I don't chase every Porsche in the market. I buy, if I see it on the peg or I see it and I like it, it's decent, I'll buy it. You know, if like the RLC comes up, if I can get it for a reasonable price, I'll get it. But I don't buy every Porsche that comes out on the RLC. This is my first Porsche I bought. You know, I'll pick up the Lamborghini, you know, if it's reasonable. Could you go watch that video by Model Cars Houston? And let me know what you think about it. Great review on that car. Like that Porsche, like Derek said, the detail is horrible. But then, you know, Mattel's smart. They get all these guys, the underwriters like Lamley. You know, I used to like Lamley, but I hate to say it. And John, I want you to watch this video because you got your foot up Mattel's ass so bad. Take it out. It's not about the cars with you. You know, you're getting all these cars for free, and then you're out there shopping, trying to buy cars off the pegs. You're getting them anyway for nothing, so I don't know what you're out there hunting for. You know, your foot's so far stuck up Mattel's ass. Get it out of there. You know what I mean? It's and your nose is so far up their ass, John. You know what I mean? You're horrible. You're a black mark to the hobby, and a lot of people don't like you. And I had your tow truck and your pickup truck. I smashed it with a hammer. I should have did it on YouTube. That's how much I hate you. You know, you're a disgrace to the hobby. I have to say it. You know what I mean? You're killing the hobby, hoarding all these cars. Yeah. You do this because Mattel sends you the cars for free. No kidding. You know, yeah, big deal. You give so much. You give. You know, everybody started hating you. And then all of a sudden you did a video where you go into your storage unit and putting cases of cars on the dolly and taking them out like you're donating them to somebody. Hey, good. If you're donating them, that's fine. That's crazy, but you're not helping the hobby, John. I hate to say it. You know, speak up. Tell the truth about Mattel. They're great marketing scams they do. They're suckering people in. You know, and they come out with all these same castings and redoing them over, different paint jobs and everything, and all these junkies, and I hate to say it, all these collectors who are the collectors that are in the community, and you know who you are. You know, you got to buy everything. You know, I know who you are. I talked to some of them. You know what I mean? Stop buying all these cars. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? You're loading your house up with all these castings. You know what I mean? What are you going to do with them? You're looking at them. Like I look at these cars over here. I sold a lot of my collection. I sold a ton of it. Get rid of it. You know, I just have what I got in front of me at my desk, and cars on the pegs that I pass out to children, and a few cars that I keep over here. for customs. That's all. I sold everything else. I'm tired of clutter. And you're cluttering your house. What's it do for you? You stay there and look at it. It's a dust collector. You know what I mean? You fill your room up and stuff. Oh, okay, so everybody does it. I used to do it too. You do it. Everybody else does it. Stop trying to buy every car in the world and stop chasing everything. And for what? YouTube? You're buying all these cars, going to the store. Yeah, buy 10 cars here, 5 cars here. Throw the money in a jar. Buy something for your daughter or your son. Or, what's he gonna do? Anything happens to you, you're putting a burden on your family. I've seen it many times happen a lot, and then I've seen a million people that they can't pay their phone bill, they can't put gas in their car or truck, or they can't do this, or they need food, and they're making videos or going on Facebook. It's stop spending money foolish. These cars you always can buy. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It's a drug. It's like cocaine. It's like heroin. You know what I mean? Enough is enough. We do enough in our community to keep everybody happy. That's what the community is about. If I need a car, I can get it off the community or to work on for a custom. Or if I want to put a car in my collection, yeah, I can see that. Or I give a box out to somebody. That's enjoyment between us. You know what I mean? I send the box out to somebody in our community, or they send the box out to me for something. That's called, enjoyment and showing that we care about each other. That's different. You want to make a custom for somebody and send a few cars to somebody, that's different. But when you go out and you're hunting morning, afternoon, and night, look, I need this car. I gotta put this car in my car. Or you go to the store, to buy eggs or milk or something. I gotta stop at the Hot Wheel aisle. Oh yeah, I'll take this, and you start loading your basket up. Oh, because I gotta make a video. I gotta make a YouTube video tomorrow, Free Friday, Hump Day Wednesday, Thursday. I gotta make a video because I gotta get 10,000 subscribers so I can make $300 off of YouTube a month, so I can go out and buy more castings. Let them pay for my collection. That's not what the hobby's about, dude. Slow it down in the videos. You don't have to make videos every day. You make a video once a week. There's a million peg hunt videos. There's a million people making videos out there. You don't have to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I mean? Make a video once a week. You're never going to be immortalized in Hot Wheel history. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be the Mike Zarnock of the world or Bruce Pascal of the world. Because you're cluttering your garage. You're cluttering your room. Slow it down. These cars, believe me, I've been doing this for 45 years. 45 fucking years I've been doing this shit. I put my pants on the same way you do. I'm not rich from this hobby. I had the Sweet 18 back when I was 9 years old. I had all those red line cars and stuff. I sold them in 1988. I had them in 68, 69. When I was 9 years old, my father used to buy me all the stuff, the garages, the tracks, and everything. I gave them to my nephew. I sold them. So most of them, I gave a lot to my nephew. Yeah. Back then, the value wasn't as big as it was today. But he still made money. Uncle, you want your cars back? No. Use it for college. Buy a decent car with it. That's what he did. Buy a decent car with it. Use the money for college. That's what the purpose was for back then. Now, today, you buy these cars, oh, yeah, they're $30, $40, $100. Yeah, I'm going to keep it for 10 years, and I'm going to sell it for $1,000. It's not how it works, my friend. You know what I'm saying? I've had cars for 20 years, 25, 30 years. My buddy, John, watches my videos. He'll watch this one. John's got some beautiful cars. John Vanderbilt, right? Good friend of mine in Greenville. He watches all my videos, and he'll be watching this one. He's got cars 30, 35 years, 25 years. Matter of fact, he's got a set that I was going to buy off him, right? The old RLC, the original ones going back 25 years ago, right? The Beach Bombs, and then the silver Mustangs and the Camaros. Matter of fact, where did I get those? Yeah, did I get those off of John? No, I didn't. Where did I buy those off of? Did I get those Camaros off? Yeah, I think I bought those Camaros off of John. I'm not sure. Well, anyway, I bought 2 Redline Camaros. I think I bought them off of John, $25 a piece. No, did I? I don't know if I bought them off of John. No, I didn't. I bought them off of Roberto. I got them off of Roberto. Roberto. I bought them off of Roberto. 35 and 30. And I gave them to Brad. I gave them to Brad for free. Brad watches my videos too. I gave them to Brad for nothing because he collects Camaros. But I paid for those $65, $70 for those guys. You know what I mean? But John, going back to John, my buddy John, he's got all those cars. 25, 30 years he's had them. And he can't make any money on them. They're RLCs, Mustangs, Camaros, these Beach Bombs. There's 170, some of these cars are $175. Some of them are $80, some of them are $60. I was going to buy them off them for $25 a piece, 10 of them for $250. What am I going to do with them? If I auction them off and stuff, everybody goes, oh, you're a scalper, you're getting them, you're $25 car, you're putting them up for a drawing and making $50, $60 on them, you're scalping them. If I get them and buy them, I can do what I want with them. And it's like my customs. If I give them away and someone sells them, good luck. You know what I mean? Whatever. You want to give them away, give them away. Don't bother me. But I don't do that to my customs. Anybody makes me a customs, I keep all the customs, and they stay with me. And then when I go, whatever someone wants to do with them, that's what they do with them. But I had to make my little rant about these cars, too, And these people that are buying these cars and selling them, buying these cars for $50 a piece, and they get 2 accounts, and then their sister gets 2 accounts, their mother gets 2 accounts, their father gets 2 accounts, their brothers get 2 accounts. They're getting 10 cars, 10 of these cars, you know what I mean, per account, household. Well, not household, I think it's 2 per household, I guess. But there's different houses, they get 2 cars. They get 5 people, 10 cars. And then they sell them for $300 a piece. Make it $250 in these cars. So $250, $250 times 10. $2,000 going to change your lifestyle. No, you know what you're going to do with that money? You're going to buy more shit. That's what you're going to do with the money. You're going to buy more fucking shit. So stop. You're not making any. Where's it end? Where does it end, guys? Where? You keep buying and buying and buying. You're selling and buying and selling and buying. Then you die, and where's it go? Then you die, and it gets thrown out. It gets given away for free because your wife's too much burden on her, your daughter. They don't know what to do with it. Believe me, I've seen it 1,000 times already. You know what I mean? I've bought huge collections for thousands of dollars that were $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. I bought for $2,000 because the wife didn't know what to do with it, and she didn't want to. And I told her, I said, listen, what do you want for these guys? I'm only going to turn around and I'm going to sell them. And I'm not going to make a lot of money on them. I'm going to sell them. You're giving me a great price on these, so I'm going to sell them under value. Say the cars were $200, I'm going to sell it for $75 because I know I'm going to make more than $2,000 off these. So I'm going to make someone happy to get in a car. So I buy a collection, $10,000 collection for $2,000. So I take that, I bring it to my buddy up in the marketplace. How much you give me for all this? It's a truck full of fucking cars, probably $10,000 worth of cars. I'll give you $4,000 for them. All right. Yeah, I'll take some stuff out that I want to sell individually, and then I'll make $2,000 right off that plot. But I'll make another $4,000, so I'll make $6,000 off that. So I'll make $8,000 off a $2,000 investment, and that guy's gonna make plenty of money too. But where did it get me? I buy more shit, more stuff, but I didn't buy more shit, more stuff on that. I bought other things that I can use. I bought stuff where I can go places, go on vacation. You know what I mean? Take my family away on vacation, spend $1,500, go here, spend $2,000. I did something with that money. That benefited me. These cars ain't benefiting you. Yeah, they make you happy. I agree with you. Yeah, they make you happy. All these cars make everybody happy. But it comes to a point, like me, I enjoy looking at all these cars and taking them out and look at them and feel them and touch them and but I don't go by value. I go by memory. The memory where I got this car, like Santa Slow Dog and Jim Silva and Derek and Hewitts and Ghostbuster Chris Response and Nas and Bruce Olo and who else? And David from Twice Diecast and Chuck from Diecast Media Network and and Dotson Man Diecast and Dirty Murray Soap Company and Dirty Murray, Brandon Murray and Jeremy Lance and Gary Shorter and Diecast Graveyard, Uncle Paulie and Tom from Sports Syndicate and Gargoyles Done Diecast and J&J Hot Wheels and Miniature Mustang Steve, especially Miniature Mustang. Who else? And Brad from Full Custom Diecast. And many, many, many more people that have sent me cars. If I forgot your name, I'm very sorry. It's not that I didn't forget, but it's Tom from Caliper 50 Customs, Manny from Manny's Custom Garage, and who else? Countless number of people that sent me. Charles Diecast Garage, can't forget Charles. Andrew from Maple Leaf Customs, can't forget. Cardio Craft out in Australia. I mean Canada. Cardio Craft in Canada. Who else? I said Derek. All these. Pete, Old Man Diecast. You can't forget these guys. These are legends. These guys are all legends in the community. You know what I mean? And you're getting, and they're artists. They make a custom. Yeah, that's what you pay for. You pay for the creativity and ingenuity in these guys. And Neil Cummings and Neil Cummings from Canada. There's a whole bunch of people. Mr. Brown, Mr. Craig Brown, Omaha Chef from Hawaii. Great customs, and that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? These gentlemen are artists. Their creativity's through the roof. It's unbelievable. Then you get all these other builders that I haven't even mentioned that are on YouTube that are tremendous. You even got the women. Can't forget the lovely ladies like the Grinch Witch. The Grinch Witch. You can't forget her. Santa Slow Dog's wife. You can't. Michelle, Brad's wife. And Rodney from RD Customs and his wife. All these great women builders too. You get all these women that are into this hobby. It's outstanding. And kick me in the butt if I forgot your name, but it's incredible. These are great people, and they send me a lot of stuff over the years. You know what I mean? Mike Esposito. I can't forget the one and only Mike Esposito. Me and Mike had a little run-in one time because I got mad at him that he didn't drill his cars, right, Mike? He didn't drill his cars out. But Mike's a great builder, and he puts himself down sometimes and he says, I'm not a professional. You're an artist, Mike. You're an artist. He does great work. And to me, it's the love of a hobby. Sometimes, Mike's a very busy man. He works 6, 7 days a week. I understand that. But you sit down and you create something. You're creating an art form. And I figure if you're that good in doing something, finish it off and complete the build. You know what I mean? In actuality, it takes more time mixing up JB Weld and putting it around the hole and making it look nice. Yeah, I get it. I get it. You don't want to drill it out, tap it. But that's my opinion. And I think I'm entitled to that opinion. And I'm sorry if I offend anybody. I know a few people don't drill and tap and put the screws in their cars. They put the JB Weld or the super glue on it. It's fine. I'm not bitching, moaning, and complaining. Some people like their wheels to move. Some people don't. I like my wheels to move on my cars. It shows that you're into it. You're into it. You're into it. Not that Mike's not into it, but I'm sorry, Mike, if I offended you. I know he got mad at me. He's calling me when I went away for a couple of days. Then my daughter answered the phone. I was gonna say, please answer the phone. I was gonna give it to her, but yeah, Mike, you're a terrific guy. Much appreciated, brother. Okay, I just want to get a little rant out like you, it's and Derek and everybody else on YouTube about these cars, but the only way to hurt Mattel, stop buying these cars off them. Go to another brand. There's a million brands out there. Like I said before, there's Eno 64, there's Tarmac, Street Warriors. Check out those. They make 500 pieces. Midget. PAR 64, BMC, Model 1, TLV, PGM, RWBs. They're all out there, dude. They're reasonably priced for the money. You get what you pay for. My saying is, you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. That's what I used to tell everybody when I used to do my side jobs doing concrete. They asked me, how much do you charge by the hour? I don't charge by the hour. I charge by the experience. You pay peanuts, you get monkeys. Same thing with Hot Wheels. When you build customs, you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. And great builders never undervalue your customs. A lot of guys out there undervalue their customs. And a lot of collectors are cheap. Everybody's cheap out there. Me, you're cheap. Everybody's cheap. You don't want to spend money, but what gets me? You don't want to. People out there, they don't want to help out the community and buy off the community and stuff. They'll go on eBay or other buy. I know a couple of you in the community. You know who you are. I don't want to badmouth this or anything, but smarten up. Help out the community. Help out the community and. Oh, yeah, I'll buy a car off you. Yeah, I'll buy a car. And then they go someplace else on whatnot or whatever on eBay and they're buying $80 worth of cars, but they don't want to buy it off you. Yeah, whatever, You can get mad at me all you want. I don't care, whatever. I'm not in it to get monetized. I'm not in it. I get my subscribers. I love my subscribers. And that's how it is. Whoever comes on my channel subscribes, fine with me. If not, out the door. I try to talk sense into some of these young kids that are collecting and stuff. They get mad. What do you get mad for? Do the right thing. Get your life squared away and settled up before you start getting into a hobby, because this hobby don't seem like, it don't cost a lot of money. Yeah, I'll make some customs. I'll sell some stuff to support my hobby. Listen, I used to tell a guy, right? He liked to fish, and he lives in Greenville, right? I used to buy cars off him. Then he started getting scalper crazy. You know what I mean? Nice guy and everything, And then all of a sudden he went pushing. And then he lost his business. He don't sell cars like he used to because he was scalping. When he sold cars, normally he made a couple bucks here and there. I asked him, why do you sell cars, Hot Wheels? Oh, to support my fishing habit. Dude, if you can't afford to buy your fishing rods, reels, line, lures, and stuff, you shouldn't be fishing. You know what I mean? To each his own. You want to sell this, to go buy that. Some people sell Hot Wheels to support the baseball card hobby. But You know, the market's so high on baseball cards, it's crazy. I watch some of these videos, not to change the subject or anything, but some of these videos, I watch King of Cards, I watch Card Collector 2. These guys are nuts. They spend 50, 70, but they're making a ton of money, you know? They get 1 million subscribers, these guys, and they're buying $50,000 worth of cards at a time. But it's like Hot Wheel. When's it going to stop? You buy and sell, take a little, pay for your vacation trips, your trips here to Dallas, to over here, your hotel rooms. When the market crashes, what's going to happen? That's like the Hot Wheel market. When it crashes, what's going to happen? The flea markets will be empty. eBay will be empty. Mattel will be empty. What you should do, we all should ban Mattel and not start buying cars from them. That's it. Stop going to Walmart, all these stores and stuff. Start buying Hot Wheels. Let's see how Mattel reacts then. When they start going belly up. You know what I mean? Start buying Hot Wheels. Go buy the other brands. Let's see. You guys can't do that because you're addicted. It's like a drug. Start buying fucking Hot Wheels. Let's see what the Mattel does then. You know, they want to be smart. They want to be... and then 40,000 cars. They get a million people on a million people that belong to their club, but they only make 40,000 cars. Make 1 million cars. You're making 1 million anyway. You're making 1 million of those, 1 million of these, 1 million of those, 800,000, whatever it is. 1 million people. I like some of these people. I like some of these, you know, some of these collectors and stuff. They get their chases. They don't even collect chases, but yet they're buying them off the shelves because they're $17, $16, or whatever it is, $8, $10, or the chase Hot Wheels and stuff. Oh yeah, you don't even collect them, dude. You take them and turn around and you scalp them to buy stuff that you like. Leave them for that. Well, I know to a point where you don't want to leave them because you're afraid the scalpers are going to get them. And you'll take them to get what you want in your collection. Yeah, I get it. You know what? Get it and give it to a friend for the same price that you paid for it, or a couple dollars more. You buy a premium chase for $8, sell it to them for $12. Yeah, so 80. Give me $80 for that. Give me $60 for that. Give me $80 for that. You're a scalper. Unbelievable, ain't it? I'm on here for 33 minutes almost, looking at my ugly kisser. Yeah, I just want to throw a little rant in there like Hewitts and Derek. Put my 2 cents in. So, people of the community, please, slow down. Do the right thing. Enjoy your collection. You control your collection. Don't let it control you. There's other things in this world that make you more happy. Enjoy life. Go outside and enjoy life and relax. You know what I mean? And get some fresh air. You know? That's like me, sitting at my desk making Hot Wheels, constantly 15 to 20 Hot Wheels. But I'll come in for an hour, do a few things, come in, go outside, relax, walk the dogs. I don't come in here all day, and then I'll come in here at night for 2 or 3 hours. I used to be in here for 8, 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, no more. I'll enjoy my firearms. Go shooting with my future son-in-law, my daughter and my wife. Go buy more firearms and enjoy something I can use. That's what it's about. It's like Hewitts. Go Hewitts. Hewitts works hard. He works hard overtime. But he donates like a madman. I don't know how he does it, Hewitts. Hewitts, God bless you. I don't know how you do it. Everybody, a lot of these people, like, they complain, Hewitts ain't making shit. Cost Hewitts money. You see what he does. He stickers and this and that and this, and then he's giving away 6, 7 cars, 5 cars. He's nuts. Hewitts, God bless you. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I don't know how you do it. I couldn't do what you do. Do those ticket drawings and all those stuff. He does it for the community. He does it for the people. He does it for you guys. So you guys can get these guys in your collection. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it. Hewitts is crazy. Hewitts, go do one drawing. That's it. Enjoy your life. I know you like doing it, but Hewitts, you enjoy. Shoot. Go to the range more, Hewitts, and go shooting. You gotta come to South Carolina and come to the range with me. Go shoot and go enjoy it. Enough with the community, Hewitts. I don't know. He who serves this community. I don't know. I don't know how he does it. Okay, the dogs are barking. I got to finish my coffee. I ranted enough. 35 minutes. Anybody want to get mad at me? Whatever. I'm sorry. I hurt your feelings. But that's how it is. I'm like you, I'll tell you how it is right now. I don't edit, cut, not now. I'll tell you. You can like me or not like me. That's it. Whatever. I love all you guys anyway. Even if you don't like me, that's how it is. You know what I mean? But that's it. The Hot Wheel world. It's a hobby. It's not an obsession. That's what I try to tell people. Stop making it an obsession. And Charles, slow it down over there in Texas. Yeah, you don't have to make 100 videos a day. You're not getting anywhere. You know what I mean? You can get mad at me all you want. Slow it down, dude. Your wife's gonna get mad at you. You're cluttering your garage. Slow it down, dude. You make great videos and stuff. You don't have to buy 19 cars at a time and make 100 videos a week. You know what I mean? Not that I don't like your videos. I slow down commenting and I'm watching a lot of them, though. But because I guess you get Hot Wheel burnout after a while. So take my advice. Do the right thing. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.